Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Tigers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Purdy now on second down. On the run to the right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Penix. The second down throw is incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
Penix's pass intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Whoa, give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. And he's in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Jake Moody for the
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt.
On the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. Oh, big hole left side. He's to the 40. Still going. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Pitts is the man in motion. Here's Robinson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Third and 2. And Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Room to run at the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. Big time play by McCaffrey. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, You got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Open man is Jennings. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Third down. Purdy. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Pushed out to his left. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 6-2 is in fact our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Get set. From the gun, it's Purdy.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Purdy. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker. Relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the 49ers will extend their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Toward the left side, he gets that to Mooney.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. London brought in motion. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
14. And the Falcons first down.
Let's go now. 19, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Another run here for Robinson. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. Ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Nike.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back. except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, Penix. This is caught at 2. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Falcons will tie things up here in the first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Lakers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Forced to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat. Keep it on the ground now. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Third and long. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back for the 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll go again with Robinson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground.
First down, right back to Robinson. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Second and 11. They'll throw. It's Penix. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be third down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Mooney in motion. From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Out of this when they force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
At their own 9-yard line.
I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, they run it down.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Second down and 3.
21. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Now Purdy. Moving outside the pocket. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
47-yard line.
Ready, set. Hawks, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Cougar 19.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Pass brought in by Chark. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Packers, Warriors, 17.
Comes Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Set. 19, Tiger, 19. Bronco leading. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Motion. Steady.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Straight up.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Bronco switch.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
A run here with McCaffrey. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. James Pierce, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. That is fielded at the 13. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On 1st down, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Plant. It's Penix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's going to have a 1st down. Good game, but there is a flag down, and this could very well be coming back. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. They'll take this forward for about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
It's fourth down.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. Important punt here in this tie game late. McCaffrey gonna return it. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get set, up.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Throw on the run is complete.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 8. Now Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the pickup. And this is third down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Mooney in motion. Penix on third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up. Out of a gun. It's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. It is 3rd and goal.
Do not. Outside. 18. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
We need 2. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. Here's second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Throwing is Penix.
34-yard line.
Knocked away, and it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is third down.
72, Buffalo 18. Street.
Third and 2. And Penix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Penix gonna throw again. Open man, he's got Agnew. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And now they're gonna get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to overtime. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to force overtime. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.